Hey guys, and welcome back to the BroBryceHealth channel. My name is Bryce L. Tomlinson, and today it is day 2, so to speak, of my 5-2 challenge, or whatever, 5-2 approach to the ketogenic diet. I know not everybody doing 5-2 is on ketogenic. I'm talking about what it's like to do it on ketogenic. Today is my regular feeding day, and what I've done is this morning when I got up, I weighed myself, and I was 197.5 pounds. That means I lost 2 pounds over the last day. Let me tell you what yesterday was like. First off, I made a mistake when I first got up in the morning, and that is some days, most days, I take magnesium, and it's a product called Natural Calm. It's a magnesium citrate product, and it has a laxative effect. And so I took it yesterday morning around 6, first thing in the morning, because I had forgotten to take it the night before. And if I had taken it the night before, I would have taken it on a full stomach. That would have been probably fine. But I took it on an empty stomach. Just don't ever do that. Natural Calm. Don't ever take it on an empty stomach. And I hadn't planned to eat for another 12 and a half hours. So, yeah. Anyway, it did have that full-on laxative effect all day long. So after about 3 hours, I was in and out of the John most of the day. And, you know, I know that's TMI, but that's what happened. So with that though, still I've had some progress. Yesterday I seemed to do okay for the first half of the day. I was thinking about food, but I didn't feel weak or anything. I was hungry because I was thinking about food. I didn't have any like hunger pangs or anything in the first half of the day. The second half of the day, after I had eaten lunch, I was satisfied for several hours, probably till about 4:30. I ate about 12:30, and about 4:30 I started feeling hungry again. And then by 6 o'clock, 6:30, my wife had me run to the store to get her some mushrooms, because for her day, her meal is dinner. And being that as it may, dinner consisted of, like an ounce of something of mushrooms and a hamburger patty, sort of like what I had for lunch. And I found that going to the store was torture. I went to the store around 6 o'clock, 6:30, and got the mushrooms, and I got a head of cauliflower, and I got, what else did I get? I got some tomatoes, and oh my goodness, just being in the store, all those smells, being around the fruit in the produce section, holy mackerel, that was really, really torture. I didn't like it at all. And then I realized at the last minute that I forgot my wallet. I had to come all the way back home. It's just like a 5-minute drive. And then drove back over there and did it again. And it was even more torture. And by this time I was hungry. Really felt the pain, and I was drinking water, and I knew, and I was starting to get a headache, and that I think was because like I had caffeine in the first part of the day, but I didn't have any caffeine in the last part of the day, and the day before I'd really kind of overdone it on the caffeine, so I was probably having a caffeine headache. And so I picked up some Gold Peak black tea, unsweetened, and started drinking that as I left the store. And so I drank probably half of that over the course of the night, maybe a little more than a third actually. I put a little bit of True Lemon in it, and a little bit of Sweet Drops, and it was wonderful, and it helped me to survive the evening. And by the time the evening was done, probably about 10 o'clock, I was done with the laxative effects of the magnesium citrate. And I didn't take it again last night because I was on an empty stomach again. And I won't take it again tonight because I'm afraid of what it'll do to me tomorrow, because I'm going to have an empty stomach until about 12:30 tomorrow. So when I started out this morning, I started out, I think, about 350 some odd calories. I was surprised. I really wanted to do that bulletproof coffee in the morning. But then I was thinking about how, and I usually do bulletproof coffee every morning. And I probably will on the days outside of the framing around the fasting days. But I really felt like I wanted something substantial and something with some substance to it. So I had 2 eggs and 4 pieces of bacon, something like 350 some odd calories. And really, like, I cooked it up in the frying pan. I just cooked up the bacon first. I just chopped it up and put it in there. And then I fried 2 eggs on top of the bacon. So I didn't have to add any butter or anything to the pan to make it, non-stick or anything. I just cooked it in the grease. And that was very, very satisfying. And now it is, then that was about 7:30 or 7:15 or so after I walked the dogs. And, I was walking the dogs after Julie left this morning. I got up at 6, and I was walking the dogs, and I was like to the dogs, you guys realize the sacrifice that I'm making for you, right? Because I was really hungry, and I wanted to eat. And I didn't want to wait to eat, but I had to take the dogs out because they were whining. And so I was like, you guys realize the sacrifice that I'm making to you, right? Because, man, I was hungry. And as I walked around, the hunger kind of, was replaced a little bit by a sense of logic. And I was thinking about the bulletproof coffee. In fact, I turned on the coffee maker, but I didn't start the coffee. So I drank a little bit more of my Gold Peak tea, and I fired up the frying pan, and I got the bacon going, and I cooked the eggs. And I sat down and I just ate that, and I drank some more of the tea, and I felt better. So now it's 9:30. It's been a couple hours. I'm a little bit hungry. I'll probably drink some more tea. And I'm kind of, saving my calories a little bit for my lunch. And I'm not worried about being in a calorie deficit or anything. I understand that the 2 pounds that I lost yesterday could have been just due to the, water loss due to that, but I was drinking a lot, so I drank a lot of water, I drank a lot of tea, and I finished up the night with some more water with vinegar in it, and I felt pretty great when I went to bed. Once the laxative effect of the magnesium citrate wore off. So anyway, just a word of caution. I know, Matt. I know that the Natural Calm is a product that's kind of popular in the keto community. For some people don't like the effects of it, and I can see that maybe on the days that I'm going to be fasting, or the days surrounding it, I may have to resort to a different kind of magnesium. Or find a great food source. If you guys know a great food source of magnesium that is keto friendly, please drop that in the comments down below. My first day on this fasting thing was not fabulous. I can definitely do it again. Tomorrow will be a great trial to see what the next day looks like. Julie is currently doing her next day right now. This is my feeding day. I'm not going to do 2 days in a row. Not at this point in the game. Maybe later on I get a little progress going. But I like losing 2 pounds. That's pretty cool. I don't know what that's going to look like when I'm not taking the magnesium. That's just bad. It's just a bad idea. Don't do it on an empty stomach, guys. Anyway, so 2 days a week I'm going to be fasting, and my definition of fasting in this particular case is I'm not going to eat from dinner time until lunch. I will eat one meal, and that will be 25% of my daily normal intake. That will be around 475 or so calories. And then I won't eat again until the next morning when I eat breakfast. And hopefully my breakfast will mostly be like a normal average meal for me. Today I was surprised. It was a little lighter than my normal meal. Normally I eat somewhere in the realm of 600, 700 calories for breakfast. Today, not so much. And I came out pretty good on my proteins and fats, and I don't feel like I ate any empty calories. So this is day 2 for me, my feeding day. And I'm feeling pretty good overall. I don't feel at any point yesterday that I felt weak. That's what's cool. I felt hungry later on, especially the second half of the day. I really got hungry. And the caffeine, from the tea helped a little bit. I don't know if it's just the caffeine or if it's just the tea that helped to quench my hunger. But today I'm gonna do some water with some vinegar, a little bit of salt, and a little bit of pepper. And the pepper also seems to help with my appetite. I'm also growing peppers in my garden, and my experience with peppers is like you can just snack on one small pepper, little tiny pepper, and it'll help with your appetite. Very few carbohydrates, very nutrient dense, and I enjoy them. I'm a chili head, so I love the ghost pepper. If you've seen me talk about my food, you know that I put like ghost pepper stuff in everything. So anyway, thanks for watching. Hope that you'll join us on the Facebook group. We can discuss this some more. If you have any questions about ketogenic, please leave them in the comment down below. And also, if you need any help like calculating your macros, please let me know. I'd be happy to help out calculating your macros, figuring out what your approach is. If you want to start on keto, I can help you out. Please, just contact me in the comments below or on Facebook group, and I'd be happy to give it a go. Anyway, thanks again for watching. Please hit that subscribe button wherever it is, and join us on the Facebook group, and it'd be really cool. We will talk to you later. We'll see you soon. And please, if you like these kind of videos, please give it a thumbs up. Thumb like this video, because I thumb like you. Bye.